Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. We're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the Thomas and Mack Center, just off the Vegas Strip for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of welterweight action. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. He's making that final walk that separates man and warrior, soon to be in battle there in the ring. Oscar De La Hoya's got a target on his opponent. From the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk, you can see exactly what's in his scope.
Lights out. And his opponent across the ring, with a record of 39 wins, including 30 knockouts and 6 defeats. Hailing out of Montebello, the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up and let's go.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Gets rid of that body shot. Not able to land the headshot. What should we see out of the Golden Boy tonight, Teddy?
Well, I think his greatest strength is his body, his size. I mean, he's tall, he's rangy, he has a real good left jab. You know, use those assets. Stand on the outside, let everything start with the jab.
Parries that punch intended for the head. A well-placed uppercut by Oscar De La Hoya. Well off the mark by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. We're underway here. We've been talking in the lead-up to this fight about who has the advantage with the speed. Well, we know who that is. As for his opponent?
Well, his opponent's going to have to come up with something else, and what he's going to have to come up with is timing. You know, timing can negate speed.
How so?
Well, just making sure that before your opponent starts, you time him, you beat him to the mark. You're not as fast as him, but guess what? The good news, this is not a sprint. This is a boxing match. You can beat him to the mark. For all intents and purposes, you're faster.
See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. And he ties up on the inside. On the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. Red hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
For a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watching Hammer and Hank, the great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forward.
And now a little combination punching, landing both shots. A stinging uppercut by Oscar De La Hoya. He takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. That was not well targeted by the Golden Boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Blocks a shot and pulls the trigger. Targeting that midsection now with the combo. 10 seconds to go in this round. A little something for his opponent after getting tagged. Good, solid right hand lands. Clean shot with the right. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. Oscar De La Hoya firing off that jab. De La Hoya's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Comes with the right. Solid left hand to the head. Well-targeted counterpunch by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. De La Hoya's combination punching is working well here. Halfway through this round, he's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. De La Hoya is so dangerous with that accuracy. A two-punch combination landed. Scores up top with a left. Both guys have a lot to be proud of with their performances in this round so far, and they still want to give more. What an encore in this final minute.
If you were a kid, you would feel that you're on one of those rides at Space Mountain. I mean, it's just extraordinary.
Able to cover up that gut. See how he targets that hook? And he engages in the clinch. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. You see him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Takes one, but gets one. Good work by Oscar De La Hoya. All the eyes are on him to start this round. De La Hoya's legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
He fires off the combination there, and it lands.
Let's see some more head movement.
Able to defend and then go on the offensive. Oh, what a hook upstairs. Oh, and they decide to trade there. Blocks that punch. He clinches when he gets to the inside. How about that left hand? Able to get away from that headshot with the block. He gives as well as he takes. You saw it on that exchange. Huge left hand from Oscar. Halfway through this round here. A good counter punch by Oscar De La Hoya.
Keep working the body.
I want to ask you your thoughts as to... Oh, a big shot comes home for him. He goes down from a big right hand. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
So this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Nice work, the left hand to the head. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. And now he scores with that left to the body. Wow, look at that, trading shots. He digs in with the left hand to the body. Scored well up top. Straight right was lined up, but he missed.
Get after him!
We talk about it often, but jumping out and taking a lead on the scorecards can be so critical. He's done so in these first 3 rounds thanks to that knockdown.
Yeah, he has, but it can also hurt you because now if he starts laying back and just waiting for that next big punch, guess what? His opponent gets right back into the fight.
Teddy, what's the one thing that shows you a fighter like this is recovered? That a guy who was just knocked down in the last round now comes out for the next round and is fine.
Well, the first thing I look at is, does he behave the way that he normally behaves? You know, is he a guy that all of a sudden starts running at his opponent and that's not his kind of style? That tells me he's still hurt. That tells me he's still a little drunk.
Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Well-placed, well-timed combo up top. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Oscar De La Hoya is now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head.
Where's the body kick? Body shots!
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's blocking ability is doing well for him there. A well-placed overhand right. Well, something's got to stick. He sends the combination to the body. A well-placed left hand up top. Solid right by Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya, now he lands the hook. Right to the head with that right. Round comes to an end here. An enjoyable night sitting ringside. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. A lot better than our day we spent at the horse track the other day where we couldn't get any winners, at least I couldn't. But we were talking about the fact that so many parallels to be made between boxing and life boxing and all these other sports we enjoy, like horse racing, of being well-conditioned and working your way up to this one singular moment.
Yeah, well, the trainer obviously has to get the athlete. In this case, athlete happens to be over 1,000 pounds, and that's a horse. You know, at peak condition, he has to look at a calendar just like a trainer does with a fighter, know when the race is, know when the fight is, and not get used up out on the track or used up, of course, in the gym.
Good
Fine-looking combination from him now.
Well, that's the benefit of combination punching right there, Joe. The first couple missed, but the third, the fourth, they landed.
Hoya is doing a good job tonight on the outside. He's able to score from the outside, keeping a safe distance away from his opponent. Teddy, you've made the point a few times that, hey, it's nice to have something where you got the superior advantage. In this case, he's got the speed. But you can't fall in love with it too much.
No, because what happens then, you're like a teenager that gets one of those sport cars. You know, he gets carried away. He doesn't respect the speed yet. And he starts to run red lights. He starts to do things that he shouldn't do. And that's what's happening here. He's starting to jump in with those quick hands. He figures he doesn't have to respect the dimensions other guys have to. And when he's jumping in, he might get caught. There might be a cop there or a punch there to nail him.
Double jab, such a useful tool, especially to the body like that. Hoya's jacked by an uppercut. A stabbing right hand by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Missed the body shot. Counter punch up top. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Good work.
10 seconds remaining in this round.
Pay him back.
Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. End of the round here. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas with you ringside. And Teddy, I think a completely different look than when we saw before, because he's losing this fight on the scorecards, but he did win that last round.
He did. It's a start. You know, you have to start somewhere to build. Now he has to start putting them together. But the attitude has to be the same. You can't start looking down the road in boxing and saying anything in life, actually, and start saying, gee, you know, I got to get 6 rounds. I got to get 4 rounds. No, get one at a time. That's the only way you can do it. That's how he's trying to do it.
And he's able to put his punches together. That's a nice-looking combo.
Well, that's the benefit of 2 and 3 instead of 1.
Keep your hands up.
De La Hoya with a huge uppercut. Good step back counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Keep going.
On the mark with the hook after blocking that shot. I don't like this at all, Teddy. Wow. He is level. How could he possibly get up from that? He's not going to. This fight's over. It's over. He only went down once. Unfortunately, he stayed down. Oscar De La Hoya's flattened here in our main event. That does it from ringside. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Thanks for being with us.